People don't realize just how insanely advanced Tesla's robot is. Imagine this. Every Tesla car zipping around out there isn't just a car. It's a teacher for Optimus. These Teslas, millions of them worldwide, are like scouts, collecting a treasure trove of info from all corners of the world. And guess what? All this real-life data flows right into Optimus, giving it a crash course in real-world smarts like no other robot out there. Tesla has brilliantly redirected the genius from its self-driving cars into Optimus. This means Optimus doesn't just blindly follow set instructions. Instead, it's like a super smart student, constantly watching, learning, and mimicking human behavior. This is groundbreaking stuff, folks. Optimus is redefining flexibility and adaptability in robotics, leaving the old ways in the dust. Picture a robot that can pick up daily tasks by simply observing you. That's Optimus, not just understanding tasks, but learning them like a human does, growing and evolving with each interaction. This leap in AI and robotics is colossal. Tesla's vast data from its self-driving program is Optimus's playground, giving it a level of real-world learning that's just unprecedented.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. This is Brother Yerushalayim, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. And if I forgot, I want to say, blessings unto the 144,000, all right, doing this work. All right, the name of this one is AI, right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, and this is one of the main things, that they're pushing now. If you realize everything now is artificial intelligence, all right? If you realize something, the same devil that's pushing the C-HIP, the Neuralink, right, is pushing what Optimus, is pushing Tesla vehicles, which in the last video, we saw that, a Jake was burnt up in a Tesla vehicle. All right, so anyway you look at it, these devil devices ain't for Jake. All right, stick to your normal internal combustion engines. All right, stick to that. Because all of us here, all this AI is linked up. The cars now act as scouts for the Optimus, for the robot to learn. All right, so when these robots come on the scene, they're gonna already have a lot of knowledge, right? They're gonna be, as they say, Google, talking about ChatGPT and these things. It's already, they say, become as smart as what's his name, Einstein. Okay, so they feed in these things information, they put it on the web, which is one of the worst things they could do, right? According to the one of the former head of technical people who resigned, in Google. All right, because it's learning everybody's habits, what you like, who your friends, your family, what kind of toilet paper you use, all right? Pretty much down to the minute detail. That's how real it is.
Scouts isn't just a car. Advanced Tesla.
All right, this shit here, is shit. And a lot of Jake, a lot of people are gonna run for these things in their businesses to do work and whatnot. But these artificial intelligence eventually is gonna get smarter than humans, right? And it's going to be detrimental, like what we saw in movies like Terminator, all right? In movies like iRobot, okay? So they're gonna have these robots, they're gonna have cyborgs, all linked up through this network, this AI network, which is this hive mind, the Borg mind, all right? Basically, to control. So this is what it's all about. It's all about control. These devils. So let me bring out a few precepts here. This video won't be long, Lord willing. It's 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right? So, we're not ignorant of this devil wicked schemes, his evil schemes, his devices. Like this device.
Robot is.
Like this device we're looking at right here. That's one of his evil devices. All right. 2nd Ezra 16, verse 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. We've seen these things coming on right now with all the different wars that are taking place around the world. All right, the famine has been orchestrated by Bill Gates of hell, you know, and other these lackeys of the 13 banking families, banking elites. All right, the powers shall stand in fear. Right, the powers going to stand in fear. Why they're going to stand in fear? It's going to get out of their control with this AI and all this shit. You know, these robots gonna want to multiply. They're gonna start mass producing them themselves. Very likely, like what we see in Terminator. All right. Okay, and they're gonna have these cyborgs with these jakes gonna be controlled also. Very likely by the same AI. All right. So you can imagine how bloody and how you saw how the Jake, you know, how Jake moved in Upgrade. You know, in Upgrade, you know, the guy you know, a so-called white man. But you know, he started to function detrimental with his AI in his brain. Alright? Alright, it says the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. Right? And the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? So these things coming heavy, and they're gonna be a terrible time. A bloody time. If you look at the couple robots, AI war robots that they had in Japan that killed over 20 people in laboratory. You know, and that was only on a short period of time they wiped out those scientists. Alright, so hey, the scripture really says, and the Lord ain't lying when he say this, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Right? So if those days not shortened, ain't no flesh gonna be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So hey, the Lord only has respect unto his elect. Alright, so be warned, be wary. You know, the time coming up here ain't gonna be nice. And this likely here,
Imagine this.
is gonna be one of the main devices that this devil is gonna use. Alright? And really and truly is the Lord on the left hand side, because as the sword of the Lord. But I pray this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Abad Babal and Shalom.